Hey friends, welcome back to yet another fresh vlog this morning. So I have been out on a ride on my Triumph Bonneville T100 air-cooled, the version which I got about a couple of months ago, and totally been enjoying the particular ride. So this video is about introducing you all to that lovely ride what I got a couple of months ago. I know it's been delayed by a couple of months, but I was not able to make out time, and totally enjoying the bike, I would say. And I'm going to talk about why did I replace Ninja 1000 SX with Bonneville T100. Okay, so yes, here's the bike, introducing you all to this lovely machine today. And my friends, this particular bike is an air-cooled version, and it's an 865cc engine. Yes, it's an 865, and the crank on this particular bike runs at 360 degree, so it sounds a bit very different than the conventional twins in the market, so it has a different beat to it. So yes, totally very nice classic design, I would say, reminding us of the gone by era, British era, I would say. So there is no other bike which looks as classy as this one as on today's date. So yeah, so yes, this is a fuel injected system, but they have made the fuel injection system look like the traditional carburetors, but it's a fuel injection system with dual cylinder and twin spark and etc. So yeah, so that's the bike, my friends, and yeah, it sounds very beautiful. I'm going to show you the exhaust note in a while from now. I've done few modifications or add-ons to this particular bike to meet to my needs and taste, so which I'm going to show you in a while and talk about it as well, right? So number one, what have I done, right? So this particular bike had come with 70/30 off-road spec tires, which I didn't feel were giving me the required confidence levels, and apparently the tire size was a bit downgraded, and that was causing ground clearance issues. And you see the oil filter there right below. The oil filter, what you see there, used to scrape on the large on the non-standard speed humps. So then after I got these particular tires, I basically went back to the stock sizing and got these from Rise Moto, or Rise Moto, whatever you call it. And yeah, totally happy. It's a road based bias tire, but yeah, keeping up well and doing well in all terrains. So happy with the change. That was one change what I brought in. And the other change was I did a long ride on this particular machine, and this particular seat turned out to be a sore, right, when I did 700 plus 700 kilometers ride to Goa and back, I think round about 1500 kilometers. This seat turned out to be a bummer, and it was horrible, right? After riding about 200-300 kilometers, it was bad. So yes, I decided to make a modification to the seat. So typically I started off with looking at different options. The first one being I tried the gel seat, then I replaced it with this air seat, and then I also explored few options where seat itself can be modified. Then I also explored the touring version of the seat which comes from Triumph. So looking at all the options, I went ahead with the air seat because I think this serves the purpose and also easy to use, right? I can switch this to any bike as and when I want, right? Just remove this mounts and then switch it to any bike you want, and cost effective as well. So that was one change what I brought in. And yes, I have gone in and got the aux setup. These are Scout X aux setup. It's a wiring harness which is running right from the battery to, then I've placed the switch right here. That was one. And the second one was I got this trail pack from Viaterra, right? It really sits very well on the handlebar, and very useful to keep any kind of small knickknacks, like your toll receipts, like any kind of change, etc, etc. Then I have put this quad lock right here with a dampening system so that my mobile camera or the sensor or the geo sensor etc doesn't go bad, so it has a dampening system. Okay, the next one is I put this bottle holder, my friends. So this is again from ProSpec, and for that you need to install the easy tag, and then you can put the bottle holder. This can hold 1 liter Bisleri bottle, and you are well hydrated on the go, so that helps. And the second one, next one is again to this particular ProSpec easy tag, I have put a ProSpec helmet lock. So this helmet lock is also from ProSpec, and you can lock a full face helmet to this particular mechanism. Okay, so yes, that's pretty much is the changes I've brought in, and what else is going to come up next, right? So Triumph Bonneville has an option to, you can get pannier stays, which typically comes something like this and like this. It's like a triangle shape pannier stay which mounts here and then mounts into the foot peg. So yes, I was able to source that out in the riding groups, because if you want to go and buy, I think it's not available, it needs to be sourced, and comes across a bit expensive also. So very simple, it's a very simple saddle stay from Triumph, and believe me, it costs about 12,000 rupees. So yes, I was able to source it out within the group and got a good deal on that. So that's something which is at home. I'm going to put it install it very soon before the next ride. And my luggage system for this particular bike is going to be Rhinox saddlebags, Rhinox dry stack version, which is again a fully waterproof one. And yeah, those are the square bags which I'm talking about, not those large ones, but the square bags which is similar to the Viaterra lay type of bags. So that is something which I'm going to put on as my luggage system, and the only luggage system, nothing more than that, because I think 25 plus 25 liters is more than sufficient for even 2 weeks or whatever ride. So that completes pretty much completes my required set of accessories or mods on this particular bike. And yeah, so far loving it. Yes, coming back to the point which I made, right? Why did I replace Ninja 1000 SX and get this one, right? So again, my friends, it really doesn't mean that this bike is better than Ninja or Ninja is better than this. Both hold a different place for anybody at a different point in time, right? So I've been observing, very keenly observing my ride pattern, and what speeds do I ride, what is my ride pattern, what is it like, uh, I love to do, right? When I'm on the motorcycle, right? So, of I'm more of, I will say, a sedate or relaxed rider, um, and believe in cruising speeds of about close to 100, or at best 140, irrespective however good the road conditions are, right? So looking at that, right, so I really felt that I was not using the Ninja 1000 SX to its full potential, right? So what do I mean by saying that? So Ninja 1000 SX, a machine with 150 bhp, inline 4-cylinder, capable of doing in excess of 250 kilometers per hour, right? So you have a machine which does 250 kilometers per hour, and you don't ride it beyond 140 kilometers per hour, right? So you hardly are using 60% of the machine's capability, and not really doing justice to the investment what you have made, right? So from that point of view, I did keep Ninja 1000 SX for about 2 years. I did try it out, and after I observed my ride pattern, I did realize that I think that's an overkill for me at that point in time, with the utilization per se. So hence I was looking out in the market for something which is going to be a great value for money, and also I utilize it to the maximum limit, right? So coming back to why Bonneville, right? So this particular bike is a retro classic, and there's nothing in this entire classic lineup across comes close to this particular machine, right? In terms of overall fit, finish, quality, and refinement levels. And once you ride this bike, you are going to love the way it rides, right? Anybody for that matter. So this is such a machine. So yes, it's an 865cc and about 65 bhp or 70 newton meter torque, which I think is more than adequate any day for any ride, any conditions. And yes, the machine is rated to do top speed of about close to 190 kilometers per hour, which I think is superb. But yes, I don't intend to do such speeds even on this bike. I think so far I've done about close to 140, 150. I think that's where I would limit my speeds to, because it's not really safe speeds, guys, to do those kind of speeds on our Indian highways, because things are so unpredictable, right? Out of nowhere somebody can come in, on the divider from the other side of the road, or some animal, etc. So anything beyond 100, 120, you are really taking a risk, like it or not. Okay, so that's pretty much is going to be my speeds: 100, 120, 140, irrespective of the road condition. So yes, I think from that point of view, this really fits the bill, and more than sufficient for me. And yes, that's the bike for you. I think I've done a lot of talking, but I really wanted to introduce you guys to this lovely machine today. So that's the machine. Yes, another add-on what I have done yesterday is the fly screen, right? And I am going to talk about this fly screen in the next video, right today. I'm going to talk about it because I want to keep it as a different topic, because it's a non-standard windscreen or fly screen. So I'm going to talk about it. How did I get it? What it is, and how you can get it if you have a T100 or Bonneville. So yes, my friends. So that is the bike. Let me fire it up and let you guys hear how this beauty sounds, right? So okay. So that is the machine fired up to life. I hope you are able to hear it. Let me gently rev it. So that is it.